What's up, people? My name is Detroit Miracle under the sun again. Hey, I gotta tell y'all something. I love this type of day because it brings back memories of my earlier childhood. Many of you other adults can empathize with me or agree with me on that. Remember those earlier days and our development when we used to go outside and play, and it would be a nice sunny day. Yeah, I can remember those days vividly. It wouldn't necessarily matter which season it was, as long as you had a nice sunny day, because that somehow added to the enjoyment of it all. Yeah, I can remember my earlier play stages in my life. I can remember riding bikes up and down the street, playing around, getting off into things. It seems like many of us have left those days behind. And when we have children, I guess we can revisit or relive that through our kids, because we could see them do the same fun stuff that we've done. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what the worst thing about playing outside is? When your time is up and you got to come inside, especially if you're having too much fun doing that. You might even be allowed to play until the sunset, and then mommy or daddy will call out and say, "Hey, little George, hey, little Cindy, you have to come inside now because it's starting to get dark." And we've all heard about the dangers of the nighttime or darkness. So those type of stories tend to invoke fear in us as children. This might sound funny, but in every neighborhood is always different categories of children. Like you might have nice children, mean children, delinquent children, church-going children, and so forth and so forth. So I knew some kids that would play outside in the nighttime and they didn't care. I guess it depends on how you were raised. Well, I like going down memory lane just as much as the next guy and gal does. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you could touch on good experiences of your past. Yes, people. I do miss those days of my childhood for good intensive purposes rather than bad intensive purposes. What about you, people? Hey, we leave those childhood experiences behind, but we do keep the very good ones up here and inside of here. Well, I'm about to be out, folks. I appreciate many of you for hanging out with Detroit Miracle. Oh, and please drop those likes, comments, and up those subscriptions.